Hey Fearless, how's it going? Making new animations for the doll that blows up. Cause yeah, I need them. Yeah, yeah, I need them. This one was broken, I think. No, this one's fine. That's actually what I need to do here. All these silly animations just, well, they don't quite work right. They have the character way too high up in the air for reasons I don't understand. I gotta go move it all the way down. Basically, the red line hits their feet. Approximately their feet. Then add a key. Woohoo! This is the landing one. Nails the landing. Oh my god. I should probably put the Discord thingy in too while I'm at it. I don't need that. I do want to post in the thing now. Seeing how much my computer requires to even run this, and it's a lot. Like Unreal Engine 5 is heavy. On the Discord. Never even looked at the emojis on here. Huh. Whatever. Okay. I gotta fix a few animations here. I'm pretty much already fixed the idle. Yeah, that's fine. These ones are all the garbage that it just comes with. I don't even worry about them. They're trash. No one cares. Gotta fix this one. I don't know why Daz does this. It's really weird. There seems to be no rhyme or reason. Half the time the animations break. Daz to Unreal can't import everything naturally, so I gotta manually do it. It's just nah. Nah, man. Nah. It ain't it. Right about here, actually, because she's got her legs up. Not gonna be perfect, but that's fine. Actually, by that standard, no, this is fine because she starts with her legs down and brings her legs up, right? Or weird jump. I think that's all the ones I need. Then there's this. And then the jump, fall, loop, weird thingy is just bizarre. But what I need is... I think this one? I should have deleted the one that was not the bad one. Oh wait, jumping is the bad one, right? Yeah, it's broken. Yeah, okay. Let's delete that because I put the exact wrong one on there and put this one instead. She doesn't specifically jump, but when she falls into the level from whichever height, it does a jump motion and she falls to the ground because the other one's the route's really in a weird place. Yeah. Needs her fall loop. And then her landing loop. Where's the content browser? Here's the message log. Oh, content browser. Oh, it's tiny. On the other screen. I don't know why it likes to shrink itself for no apparent reason. Okay. I don't have a hit animation for them, but I can't really run Daz in this at the same time. It's just too much to handle my poor computer. Streaming. You know, if I'm not streaming, but it likes the graphics card used for streaming, and Unreal pretty much gobbles up the entire graphics card for the other ones, so it's all I got. Oh. Okay, there's a lot that happened there, and I'm not sure what any of it was, so... What is that? It must be her landing pose. I guess Daz is technically still open. She's just supposed to do that. There's nothing special about it. I'm going to open a new scene, then do it again. See if it fixes it. I'll just put a space in it. It'll immediately fail. Import, it always does. As seen by that. But I can go to where I have the Daz Unreal thingy here, and I can drag this in. With the old content browser. With the skeleton here, we have the convert to scene units on import. One should probably look exactly the same, but you know what? You never know. Can I not change it? I have to click. Ooh, that's the difference. Something I'm missing here. Something is dumb. That. Might be this. I might not be able to have an additive thing. It might just have to be what her landing, whatever it is. She doesn't have much of a skeleton. Most of the toys and Daz don't. So she can't really do a lot. I have to remember that's a thing. That's probably the problem. Still doing it. That's not too bad. So they kind of fall, their legs kind of crumple, and then they get back up. Gotta have the prerequisite dolls exploding. I don't have the HUD on, so you can't see any damage to the player, but it does damage the player. Yes, and then they die too. And you give them a better sound effect though. I also need to fix the HUD while I'm at it. I disabled it for the screenshot. I've enabled enable screen messages because I don't see that not enough video RAM error quite enough in my life. Unfortunately, you can't disable just that one error. I get it. I don't have that powerful a computer by comparison to what Unreal would like me to have. Sure. Apparently having two graphics cards. One's got like 12 gigs of VRAM and the other has 8. Apparently this is not enough for Unreal. But to be 100% fair to Unreal, I have a whole army of other things open as well, including streaming, so can't really fault it too much. I mean, I can, but wouldn't be very fair. All the UE ones are terrible. Yeah, they're always going to be referenced. Just one problem, they're not used. They're never going to be used. That is because there's no way to transfer the Unreal skeleton over to it. The doll has like no bones on it. It has like this many bones. It's nothing. Whereas the player, actually like Poppet herself, has blah 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 blah. I was trying to auto go to this. Yeah, we'll just have an idle UE thing there. Poppet has this many bones. So as you can imagine, the poses don't really transfer over well. Okay, well, now that those are largely what I want them to be, as far as their animations, I don't need two anymore. I mean, maybe something for when they actually explode. That's fair. Well, like I said, they don't have many bones to play with, so we can't do too much with them. Because, yeah, they're really crappy. I'll go ahead and copy this pose, though. Memorize figure pose. This is my cheat sheet for resetting an animation. Very important, very important. Restore figure pose. You see now she has the same pose the whole time. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't want this one anymore. I don't need it. I don't know if you can really make her effectively turn. But I can try. Actually, I kind of just wanted to spin. I wonder if that would actually look good. Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You have to spin her this way. So this doll has very few bones, so Why didn't I just type 360 like a smart person? Okay, and then let's have her throw her arms up as she's doing this. I think has so few options. So terrible. No. No limits here. Limits are for losers. Actually, no, we'll stay at 60 for negative 60. And this arm will do the same. We'll bend her hair back a bit more on these ones here. Different view. And now we'll raise her arms up more. Like she's having a blast. Literally. Negative 75 is probably acceptable. You can have her bend her head forward a bit and then drag it back for a second. And then all the way back here, do this. I think I'll also spin her legs a bit to the side a bit. Not that side, that's not what I mean. Not terrible. It hasn't crashed while I'm doing this. I guess as long as I stay out of the other mode, I can make some animations while I dick around here. Guess twisting her doesn't do much, but I'll just spin to the side a bit. Look like this. That's probably not bad. I mean, it's just for her to blow up. Okay. I mean, she can't move her, she can only move her entire lower body. She can't move her legs at all. She just has that as her body there. There's very few options. It's not a very good model. Let's call it spin. Happy she spins. Okay. Send this thing over to Daz. Not Daz, to Unreal. Watch it, of course, fail because Daz to Unreal doesn't actually export with the dam. Never does. It's okay though, it doesn't have to. Fix this. We can make it better. Sometimes this just breaks on the thing. Like this, where sometimes stuff like this happens and you just move on with your life. You're like, okay, fine. So I think the way we fix this, from what I've been able to tell so far, is to simply make a new one and then reopen it. And then export it again. Why does it work like this? But it seems to, and that is good enough for me. not that one. Oh no, not that one. This one, see, and now it worked. Why does it do that? I don't know. It just does. It likes to do that. No question. Go back to the first frame. Do the prerequisite, move it down a mile. Zoom in a bit so I can see a little better. At least now I can make custom animations. I mean, sure, I gotta sit there and move the stupid big animation around because it never gets it quite right, but hey, whatever. At least I can make them. Alright. Now my plan with this. And then we're gonna have it play the animation. Oh, don't have an animation one there, but I was just gonna copy paste, but play montage. Let's make a montage. And in montage. Did it all in a montage. Mm-hmm. Play that one. I guess I could delay it for a brief moment. It is not playing the montage. Okay. That's because I didn't tell it what the mesh was. I'm smart. Play it right there, bucko. We're waiting. Guess I didn't click it. That's fair. Wait a long time, apparently. Oh, I actually like that they jump. Oh, that's awesome. It's unintentional, but it's so cool. You're like, woohoo! Oh my gosh, that's unintentionally amazing. Like they're slamming their explosive into the ground to blow up. That's awesome. I love it. I'm not sure I want the delay, honestly. Like when they hit the ground, I kind of want them to just pop. Huh. Kinda. Sorta. Maybe. Well, that's way better. That's so unintentionally awesome. I gotta give him better noise effects for being hit and stuff. Mike. How's it going? You should definitely check my accidental thing here. I was doing an animation in Daz and I brought it over, and the enemy ended up being way high up in the air for doing it, so now they jump up in the air and then spin and then hit the ground and explode. It actually looks cool. Unintentional. They do a lot of damage too, but I wanted to throw Poppet a bit when she gets hit by an explosion. I don't like having a delay on this. I think it's overrated. Oh, we had a broken animation. I don't think I need any other animations for them. Yeah, force delete that one. I don't care about it. They have a... I guess they don't have a hit animation. I don't even know if you'd be able to tell if they were hit. They have so little health anyway. I guess they need one? Okay, fine. I don't know what kind of animation we're going to get out of this, but... I'm gonna go new first real fast. See if I can defeat the bug. I think the idol will be probably the best. Well, it doesn't super matter. I gotta delete extra frames anyway. I don't like those. I'm on a 2D camera. No, thank you. Put your arm down. This character has no, like, almost no bones, so it's really, really hard to do much with her. I'm gonna bend that behind her, though. I think I like it better behind her. Okay, so I'm gonna make this like 30 frames or something. Unlock this on so I can do 30 frames? Nope. Why do you only wish to do 20? Oh, because total, my bad. Sure. I guess we'll just have her teeter to the side or something when she's hit. I guess you could teeter back a bit. They don't really have a lot of motion, unfortunately. Not like a regular character where you can get away with stuff. No, don't do it on that one. I have a better idea. Do it on this one. She just kind of throws her arms out whenever she's hit. Just how it happens. Let's copy this pose here. Drop it here. Guess I can tweak her legs a little bit to the side so it looks like she kind of stepped back a bit. And then here. Throw her head back, I guess. I'm actually going to throw her arms back too. Can't really change her smile much. You know, I think I wanted to be more over the top than that. I think I wanted braids to always do dumb crap. And so we're gonna have her braids always do dumb crap. Like she's surprised or something. We don't use limits here. Limits are for losers. How much you been back? There we go. Don't twist it. Sure, let's make her braids ridiculous. I'm all about this. No, I was supposed to do this one, not that one. It's probably stupid enough. They're tiny, you won't see hardly anything to do anyway. I can always change it once it's in there if I don't like it. Yeah. Alright. We kick it over to Daz. Or to Unreal. It predictably fails the import. Exactly what I expect. We're not concerned about that. Concern is for other people. We have a plan. Dump it in there. Old manual import. Watch it completely fail because half the time when you do this with Daz, it does a fail. The remedy I've found so far that works, as dumb as it is simply to make a new blank project and reopen the animation, then export it again. Daz to Unreal, ladies and gentlemen, Daz to Unreal. It's real good. Most of the time it is pretty good. The animations just don't work very well. But because these don't actually work with the models for UE, because, well, they don't have any bones. They have almost none. I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah, let's try this again, this time with feeling. If my clever ploy worked. Yep. But they were never perfect to start with. We can't have that. No. You thought my work was done. That's adorable. No. She's actually standing this high up in the air now. Actually, is she? I think she is. 1 second. Usually she's not at the red line at all. Let's test this, shall we? Do I have an on-hit animation already set up for this? I think I do on the main one. Actually, what am I doing? I can just click this. I'm slowly adding various moves I want them to do on the NPC thing, and then I just call this, since it's the parent, and just lets them do all these abilities, like, so I don't have to write them for everything. Basically, it's so I don't have to use behavior trees, because those suck. Just they suck. They're terrible. Did I not create a target hit? Or did I do it inside their animations? I might have done it in their animations. A moment, let's see if I did. I mean, it's a way to do it. I don't really like doing it this way, but I also made some of these a while ago, so it's possible I did it that way and I'm just weird. Yeah, I did. Okay. Fair enough. We'll just copy pasta some crap, I guess. Right? Right. Promote some things to variables. Freeze your referencing. Let's call it owner variables. I wish it would just default to that. I like having the the bubble appear. Alright. This hit. Curious if I did that. I did. Guy didn't is dead. And now out of pure laziness, I will copy paste things. Well, I can't copy paste. Can't copy paste everything. Dump this in here. And now I can have this where it's based on, was it the length of the animation remaining, if memory serves? I don't remember. Yeah, time remaining, less than 1, sure. This just lets the animation completely play and then ends. Once it ends, it transitions to the next thing, which usually is just her going back to normal because she doesn't have like a million things or anything. This one's easy. We just do is dead. So if she's in the middle of being hit, she's also dead. She falls over instead of completely finishing the thing. Okay. What have you, Mike? What's the loop? Stretching there. I think I need to upgrade the hit points of these things a bit so I can actually see their thing. We're gonna do a little tweak in here to fix them so they can not explode, because I want to see what they do. And then let's give them health. Where are their stats at? They're like way down here, aren't they? Way down here. There we go. Give them like 30 or something, just so I can see it. Well, that's fair. Reward the greedy. I can get behind that. Not playing the animation. I screw up. This one just does like a normal thing here, and it works. I gotta fix the voodoo doll animations too. I'm at it. You're gonna get people go all the way to the end of your game, and they're gonna pick the pacifist route, be like level 1 at the last boss. I got to the last boss without gaining a single level. See if they can manage to beat it. Could happen. Maybe. Let me test this here. I don't understand why, but the voodoo dolls can should show being hit. They do not. I thought these had a hit animation, but I might do this differently. There you go. That works. Give him the hard mode, make it interesting. Hard mode of just trying to pacifist all the way to the final fight. Maybe they can discover some secret and beat the final fight without actually having to fight. True pacifist route. Let's see. Target damage, I think, is what. Target damaged. Guess I should be cleaning this crap up because I haven't done it in a while. It is what we in the business call a mess. Because I did it a very long time ago and it needs help. My god, it's a horrific mess. Ew. Thanks, I hate it. Jesus. This is some kind of ugly. But does hit ever get used? I think that's the problem. That is hit. I might actually just want to make like an actual event for it and have them just play a montage. Seems a lot easier half the time than a state. The animation state thingy kind of sucks in general. It's not very great. Gets the job done, but there's a reason they're replacing it. It's not doing what I wish. We'll be right back. Have a quick bio break. Alright, over. So, let's see here. I just have to play a montage here. Damage animation. Oh. Huh. Why do I have a widget damage? Seems still like a weird thing to do. I don't like the widget strategy very much. Well, let's do a custom event. Is hit. Wait, there. Oh, because there's a variable called is hit. BC hit. A montage. E hit montage, I guess. I like putting everything on the parent and then just being able to call itself over and over and over. Like just call its parent over and over. This leads to a much better scenario most of the time. And then wait, there's two of these? Wait a minute. Did I do this once already? Huh. Bring up their hit montage. Going to create a montage real fast. And then on target damaged. Is it? Character damaged. Oh. Why did it say there was no reference? There's already a character damaged. What in the world? Surprised they didn't bring up the reference to where it was. Nope. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? Interesting. Let's make certain this is even firing. Just in case for some reason it's not valid. See what the information is not being handed. I pushed play, but I guess not. It's just taking a long time? I mean, to be fair, I'm asking a lot of my computer. Still have Dad's open, for God's sakes. I was thinking of fixing the animations for the other one, too, while I'm at it. It is happening. You know what I could do? Character damaged, and at the end of it, set is hit. Off. Instead of the damage thing, so this way it forces a timer on it. Probably just gonna move the other thing from it too. I don't think they need the other stuff. Ooh. Could be interfering, actually. I find unless you're going to play an animation continuously, there's almost no point in having it on the anim graph. Are they turning because they're hit? Or are they turning because they can't... I don't think they're being hit. We know it's reaching that point, though. Also, once. It's possible I should just take the rest of the damaged algorithm and put it on here so it just happens at the end of all this. Up this back so it resets. That's weird, it's just not playing it. Also, it's kind of zooming in on there too. 1 second. Collision. Supposed to ignore the camera, but does the whole thing ignore the camera? Sure, well, mesh does. The capsule does not. Custom. I don't like it zooming in like that over and over. I think that should be everything as far as those go. Gotta remember there's two different collisions on there. There's the mesh and then there's the capsule. So you gotta set it on both for reasons that I'm sure they'll make up later. They're still not playing the hit animation, so is something wrong with the hit animation itself? I'm gonna tell them to stop attacking it. I just want to see if they'll do this. And I also want to look at one other thing here. Food. Oh, I want their hit animation. It does work, right? Oh, it sucks. Like, you can't even really tell they've been hit. But I guess they wave their arms up and down. That's not good because they bring their arms up to attack, so I'm not even sure if I'd be able to tell anyway, but it might have been working all along. It just was such a crappy animation. I mean, these ones don't have a lot of bones, so these and the anti-bells are, there's very limited motion they can do. It doesn't help if they die in one hit, does it? I don't know if they're actually doing anything or not. It might be. It's just such a tiny little animation. It's not good enough. Well, let's let's fix that, shall we? Voodoo doll. Oh. Let's just have him like fly back or something. Snap their head back too. These ones only have like, they can move each leg and that's about it. Like they have very few bones. I could have it step back too for that matter. That should be significantly more noticeable. Sure. Oh, yeah. You want me to select a prop? Sure. Not an actual character. Actually just a stupid toy, but good enough. I think I have one called this, so I don't think I can directly import one with that name. 1 second. See if I do. Yeah. Well. We'll do it like that then. It's an animation. Sure. Possible this will fail on the first try. Usually does. I think. Did it work? That's bizarre. That one works? Or does it? How come that one works and none of the anti-bill ones have worked? Whatever. That's fine with me. Perfectly fine. Oh, it doesn't have a montage. Can't have a training session without a montage. Also, let's dump these over here in this, in here. That would be significantly more noticeable. I gotta work on them too. They're pretty crappy. There's a lot of not great going on with them. Perfect. It was working. It was just hard to tell. Okay, well, that's good to know. Let's start sprucing these ones up too, while I'm at it. Little wrist pop there. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I found this just a way easier method of understanding how to do character behaviors than where I get all the information, usually just with whoever the player character is, but instead of that as a target actor. But they have multiples, I can just change that there, and then here I just have their decision tree, which for most enemies isn't going to be very difficult. And then it just picks a state, and then it goes down to here and switches the state based upon that, what they do once, so everyone you want to run. And then it cleans up by having a delay so it doesn't count as infinite, and then runs the character behaviors, which is just the start of this again. And the start has a thing where it prevents them from acting if they're dead or have been hit. That's it. None of this 4 million files crap or anything like that, like the behavior trees. Put all the main movement things on a parent NPC thingy, and then everybody can call that so you don't have to make all those multiple times, and there's really no advantage to the other that I've seen. Okay, so plan here is to, what is the plan here? Oh, I was going to pimp these ones out a bit. Because they could use a bit of, just looking better in general. This ribbon trail thingy. I'm going to put it on them too. I'd actually dupe it. My understanding of these is not that great yet. Is there a color option anywhere in here? Can't just drag it on there, huh? Can't I? I mean, there's scale color. Huh. Actually, what I'm doing green's the one I don't want. 0 green, and then just do these two. Yeah, it's depreciated. No one likes you, Unreal, shut up. Or Epic's weird need to, just constantly change things. That doesn't seem terribly different than the other one, does it? Huh. One moment, please. Is that any different? Or maybe I just do the other. I don't think it is. I think it's actually the exact same. Whatever, I'll change it later. I mostly just wanted him to have a cool spin particle or something too. No, should we default to 2 first instead of just having a 1 after it? Seems kind of weird. Oh, it's not actually connected to them though, so it doesn't work terribly well. Okay, well, that is unacceptable. I can do better. Gotta connect it to a socket. Left arm. Right arm. Why don't we recolor it later, make it cool, but whatever. Those are way neater. Particles make everything better. Okay, well, let's make it look better in general, because when they die they need to leave like blood trails too and everything and be, or like explode too. This is their attack thingy. Reconnect this so I don't forget. Their attacks are also different, that they just have an attack event that I manually do. Not one that's just, you know, slight variation. Spawns the bloody mess thing. NPC here. Oh yeah, the cutscene movement thingy that I haven't messed with in forever and don't super care about. Nice. Don't need this. Highly unnecessary. Way bigger than it needed to be. Excellent. Fun. Bloody mess randomizes like 5 of them anyway, so it's just a quick little dumb thing to spawn, saves time. Oh, I don't have a foot scene for all of them, huh? Okay, okay. Add a scene. A scene is basically just a spot. That's all it really is. There's nothing special about it. I guess it could be at the bottom of the mesh, just in case the mesh moves around or something. Actually, no. It can be at the bottom of the capsule. Sure. That means that I probably need to change it on this one, wherever it is. Yeah. Maybe not, though. I guess I just auto-claim that as its own. Sure. Yep. So, it'll be that there. And then, while I'm thinking about it, hit montage. Yeah, that too. Lots of little weird pimping things I'm doing right now to make it much better. In general, improve all my animations. Write a montage. Just looking at the animations here and creating a montage. And I'm gonna grab that montage and drag it into here. First, I want to see how well this works for the voodoo dolls. I kind of want them all to be pretty finalized at this point. I'm tired of them being, you know, half-assed. Not spawn today. Why? Huh. Boy, I'm at it. Delete all these stupid strings, because if you don't do this, you'll wonder where they are later. Which does happen quite a bit. And it can be a real pain to find them. Rest assured, it can be a real pain. So anyway, we're trying to figure out why it's not playing this. Probably always spawn ignore collisions is probably the issue. Happens. don't know why there's not enough blood everywhere, but we're gonna fix that. More blood. Always more blood. It spawned. It just didn't spawn where I want it to, wherever it spawned. Well, it should actually have spawned right underneath him. So when I did hers, all I did was just do the foot scene. There's the foot scene 0. It's just right at the bottom of her mesh. Well, I don't need 2 of these, so let's get rid of this one. And she had it beforehand. I'm going to take this one's foot scene and put it higher up just to see if it's getting spawned in the ground or something. Actually, this can't be part of the mesh here. Of course not, because it's on the parent that way. I'd have to change it on the parent if I'm going to change it. Oh, welcome back, Rose. You know, I have definitely done stuff, but there's no blood going on. I need more blood. Why is there no blood? Really cool thing though, and the promised thing that everybody wants to see. I have these beautiful ones. They do everything. But they didn't spawn it either. Why are they not spawning blood? Huh. Well, I had it all cool and then I screwed it up. That sucks. Let's see. Why is this foot scene not able to do it? For some reason, this one actually works. I'll put it back up so you can see the fun. Huh. Gotta put the dolls back, otherwise they won't be there to go boom. don't know why this one works, but that one doesn't. That's so weird. What was our fun? Oh, why? What's so different about this foot scene and that foot scene? I'll just default it there. That time. There we go. I'll have to make some custom animations for her running around with this so it looks less crap. Or just find a more female run. Guess I should make it so when you hit them, they actually have blood, you know, hit out of them like that. Yeah. Hmm. Am I doing blood or am I just doing hits? Because the hit particle doesn't even look that bad. Also, Poppet doesn't do anything when she's hit. Oh, I do have a blood thingy there, but it's not a very good one. I don't really have a ray trace location, so that's not that great. I do have this whole blood particle pack, so I should probably use that since it's probably better than the crap that is this starter stuff. I'd hope so. I was like, that's weird. Doesn't usually do that. Okay. Wait, why? I don't know what this is for. To destroy itself, so I don't have to do anything special, hopefully. Why not? This whole streaming early thing doesn't seem to yield as many people watching. I think a lot of people watch later at night, so maybe I'm destined to just want to be doing this later at night. Can't really tell if I'm being hit by that. I'm gonna swap out to the voodoo dolls because it's really hard to tell what one's actually hitting me. Like if it's actually spawning blood or not. It looks like it did. Ah. Okay, well, I need to improve Poppet being hit in the first place, because it's pretty bad. She doesn't really have anything special going on for this. Perfect, perfect. Uh-huh. I don't like random montages, they never seem to work right. Montage just has more options anyway. Do it this way. Nearly identical. In my mouth. What happens when I forget to shave? 0 out of 10 should remember to save. No, to shave. To save. That too. Okay. So I have a hit montage for him. Maybe I do. Maybe that? I don't know if I like that. Use this one. Looks like this. Knocked back a bit. A little more obvious what's going on. Pile. It went pop. I have been asking a lot of it. I fixed the voodoo doll animations too. While it's loading, I will be right back. Alright, looks like things are loading up again. Not like anyone was watching at the time anyway, but you know. I might as well be like, oh yeah, I'll be back. Maybe go a couple hours, maybe even 3 hours, and then just do something else for a while. Fun to work on, but sometimes lately I haven't felt like it, and other days I'm just like, yep, this is the thing I want to do with my time. Weapon. Emitter at an extra one here. I think there is. Oh yeah, there's a scale one that's different, and this just doesn't have it. Interesting. I don't like the Niagara ones much at all because you can't just easily scale them like you can the Cascade ones. The Cascade ones just feel better to use than the Niagaras. A lot of the supposed improved things that Epic does aren't that improved. They don't work that good. They work okay, but anyway, what are we at here? I need to grab this player hit thing here. It's even still there, I might have to redo it all. I do. Oh well, it's not the worst thing. Slightly annoying, but not the worst. Maybe I'll call it character damage. I don't even know. I should have probably had a giant parent for all of them, but the problem with that is at this point, Poppet's super complicated, so I'm not making it. But if I'd done it in the start, it would have been okay. So in most cases, it's not that worth it because, quite simply, most of her stuff is super specific to the player. Not that much we actually probably duplicate. Hit montage. I'm gonna do a super long stream tonight. I don't know, maybe I will. And then let's see. Hit montage for her is going to be yeah, and there's F2. Yeah. Probably your default. Save it all, send it through it again. Huh. That. With the ray tracing things, I might be able to do the other. Like some of the things have ray tracing, so I could have it wherever they're hit. It's true. Maybe I'll do that for everything. That'll make it more realistic for the location to spawn that, but the system does not exist yet, so we'll get there. Maybe. Probably. I definitely want to have at least, you know, 4 playable enemies. Granted, the boss is still a mess, but I want them to be getting to the point where they're actually really cool. I think I'm just going to close Dad's. I don't think I'm doing that to my computer anymore. I think it's had enough today. That's a lot to ask my poor computer. I guess all this space I'm not even currently using. Way back over to this tiny little area which represents everything that I've got for the demo. Yeah. Definitely a lot of space. I don't know if I'm gonna need all that space. I think it's gonna be much smaller and done differently. We'll see though. You know, I'm not sure how big the game's gonna be. But all I really need is stuff visible from the windows and stuff visible if you fall. And that's it. Like everything else doesn't matter. And it's possible I could just make the area where you fall, you know, not cool. Like just make it lame and, you know, dark so you can't see anything. That would save a lot of work. But I kind of like being able to fall down there and see that there's a future there, even though they can't get there in the demo. That reminds me, I still haven't made an ability that does underwater yet. I'll get to it. Where we spawning? Voodoo's perfect. I want to play hit animation for Poppet. I'll start making it cooler and cooler, but right now she's just, there's so many things just missing. There you go, she's hit. Okay, that's a good start, but it's not there yet. We need more. I'll have to contemplate later which one's going to be the remaining last ones. I think I'm down to just 2 tarot that don't do anything, so one of them has to be the one that lets you go underwater at this point by process of elimination. Let's see, I have... I made a whole unequipped weapon that's better now. Equip and re-equip, it just does everything. This is all the problems. This is my section for tarot abilities. As you can see, it's a lot. The world is reserved. Judgment, I'm probably going to be like lightning of some sort, so you can also turn lights on and off. Or will be some kind of healing. Justice is probably another weapon of some sort. Seems like a sword type of ability. But maybe it is. Levers is already used, so it's just the Empress and the Emperor. And I guess one of them has to be the one that lets you go in the water. I don't know how to justify either of those. High Priestess lets you see information about stuff, psychic stuff. It's all about providing information on things and secret knowledge. Well, you know, I'm not sure how useful this is yet, but figure something out with it. It's the best idea I've had so far. Hierophant already makes objects, you know, obey the laws of physics. Like basically exercises the demons in them temporarily. Double jump for strength. Apparently the Hermit teleports, but it's a little wonky. I don't know if I like it. Possible the Hermit could be the one that does that, in which case I'll have to change some things up. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, so where are we at? I'll think about that. Probably figure that out off stream anyway. When I go over all the knowledge for what each of the tarot cards is supposed to represent, wouldn't that be fun to watch me do? Slowly read through things. I guess I could just attach it. Eh. Okay, so what noise are we going to play for her being hurt? I haven't recorded any voices for it yet, so the Amy voices are pretty much Poppet's voices. Let's turn the music off so I can hear what we can do here. There, a hit. I want grunts, not words. Groan. That suck. But yeah, I mean, let's figure it out.
Jump.
Ah.
It's so cold.
I almost wish they just had all the weird little grunts and useless things.
Ouch.
That's like the weakest ouch ever. I wish they just had all the ones that were just those things separate. Like the grunts and the things that aren't words. Ah. This will be handy in a second, I'm sure. I guess the grunts are what we got, huh? That's not exciting. Whatever. Okay, well, Poppet's going to be much more high-pitched. We can modulate her. Where's modulates the one? Yeah. Poppet's tiny, so she should make tiny noises. All right, 5. Ooh. I don't know. Sure. We remixing here. That sucks. Oops. Huh. Maybe I just don't make her high pitched and squeaky. Maybe I just leave it as it is. I mean, I'm not going to keep these anyway in the long run, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to record some custom things. What I'm seeing is... I don't really care. Doesn't seem very necessary. Sound. Play. Can't destroy this? I guess I don't need to worry about it. It just finishes itself off, huh? Maybe. Let's see. Looks like it doesn't want to, it's having issues with bitrate again, so maybe? Maybe? Possible the stream might crash, in which case, you know, that's just where it ends tonight. Then if that's what happens, I don't know. I don't like that sound much. Here's this one. I don't need this hit sound particularly. Status is back to excellent. That's a good sign, but pretty pathetic that, you know, he keeps having issues with, you know, my bad internet lately. Just don't like any of these. Also, this ordering is wrong. Do it this way. I don't want it to play at the end of the animation. I want it to play as the animation's happening. I also kind of want to spawn the particle this time too, so I might switch that into here as well. In fact, maybe I will do that. Let's grab the particle. A lot easier just having everything at one spot, so you don't gotta get all crazy. Honestly, that should probably be right before everything else. Why can't we select everything? I don't know. Be annoying. Yeah, sometimes it just does that. It doesn't want to select everything. I just want to move everything over. It's like, nope. Might be this plugin being weird. Maybe, maybe. Maybe I want a more over-the-top blood thingy anyway. Am I blinded? How's it going? Pretty good. I'm trying to make Poppet kind of react more to just being hit. Because right now she really doesn't. Actually, now she sort of does after I messed with it a bit, but quite a while she did not. So yeah, ain't nobody like that. I'm looking for some good old-fashioned blood. Blood. Yeah, we'll try this one, see how it goes. Might not be big enough. Actually did this. Make that the one that it does. Do this. Yeah, check these out. I'm very proud of these. They've gotten better. When it loads. I had an accident with the animation, and like it makes them jump now. They go and spin. Tell me that isn't awesome. And I'm stuck in the sky too. You gotta download IAMS? Force to install the Genesis sound farm plugin? Not quite certain which tool this is. Sorry to hear that your grandfather's in constant pain. That is awful. That kind of stuff is just rough. There's just no two ways about it. There's nothing that anyone can really say to make it any less rough either. It just is unfortunately how life is sometimes. Oh, okay. What's FL Studio? I don't even know. Don't get out much, okay? A little secret. I don't see any blood. This depresses me. Well, they definitely react to those things pretty fast. They don't do a very good attack. Music back on since I'm no longer checking samples for sound here. I have no idea what FL Studio does. I'm trying to think, what FL Studio? I'm gonna look this up. FL Studio. Oh, it's a music maker. Oh, a line-based music maker. Okay. All right. You're saying like M's or something like that is the wait, what? LMs. M's? I don't know how you say it. I'll add that to my collection of things to look out for later. Not that I think I want to make my own music, because I really don't think I'm going to be on the level that what I've just already gotten is, but maybe? Ah. I don't know if I do use content. I'm sure that's high quality. You know what it'd probably be useful for? Like all these humble bundles where they like, you can get all these music loops and everything, and I'm like going, well, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with those. I get like DJ Poppet over here remixing some music for her to, you know, fight to. That's really expensive. Nah, man, no, that ain't it. That's if I'm dropping that kind of money, it better be on a career path. I can't imagine anyone doing that now with the AI sound stuff just generating everything. Well, thanks. It's fine to do for fun, but I can't imagine doing it for anything else. At that price tag. What are they doing? I'm fuzzled for a second. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a blood particle that doesn't suck. Why aren't these like amazing? Why aren't they huge? I hate Niagara particles. They're so much worse than Cascade particles. They just are. They don't scale well. They're just kind of weird. Maybe I just use the other blood particle because at least it shows. Or I could use a hit particle. I was a hit particle. Where would it be? It's good that Google's out there looking out? Question mark. You know, sure. Looking out. Extreme. Oh, we like extreme. Show me what it means to be extreme with blood. Show me. That looks kind of extreme. I'm feeling the sexy on that one. Alright, alright. It speaks to me. Yeah, if they're going to farm all your data, the least they could do is provide useful suggestions. Where is it spawning the blood? Let's make a stage here. Actually, no. Let's just directly tie it to her, so I don't gotta screw with this anymore. I'm over this little plan here. Yeah, that's pretty extreme. I like that. I'm feeling that. It's too extreme, but it's funny, so I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, it's probably what's happening. It's spawning in a weird location. So what we're gonna do is this here. It's jank, but it gets the job done. Makes sure it doesn't auto-activate, and it's attached to her, so it's not actually running, but it's in the right location already. And then here you activate it. You skip all this other dumb crap. Let it do its thing. And then over here, you deactivate it. Hacker particles don't work right if you spawn them. I've never seen them work correctly. They're just weird. But Cascade ones work great. Cascade ones really. They're the old version, but the old version is usually just the blatantly better version in Unreal. Ah, look at that. Blood everywhere. Probably a little too extreme, but still. For a death one, I could see it. At least you can't miss it this time. Okay, that's a little extreme. I don't need quite that much. Exactly. More blood. I'm just making that a thing. Like, I want there to be it to be over the top. But I also want the creepy knowledge that there's blood inside these dolls. Just for funsies. I gotta change it here. We're only high now. We're not quite extreme. Just high. Yes. Yes. I have to make it spawn a giant blood thing on her too. Pretty much. That's a little better. I wanted you to know you've been hit, you know? I considered like a ray trace thing so I could have exactly where it hits on the mesh and then I could spawn it right there. And maybe in the future that will be what happens. But that's a later thing because the enemies aren't currently using that. Well, some of them are. The ones with weapons are. But the voodoo dolls don't. The Annie Bells don't. The voodoo mamas do. Voodoo herself does. I haven't made all the other ones yet, but I'm gonna make more enemies tonight. Tonight's make enemies night. I want like a whole stack of enemies. And I want combat to be fun. Because, you know, for too long it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna make this level. It's gonna be great and all, and that's cool. But not a lot of gameplay. I guess to be fair, it is gameplay and that you actually have to, you know, traverse the level. It is a Metroidvania, but I don't know, it just feels like I've been wasting a bunch of, you know, time on things that, you know, like aren't the real meat and potatoes of the game. I'm gonna move this up. I need to activate it first, though. Because I can't see it, otherwise it won't update in this thing. That's probably good enough. Okay, so that's... And then also, when she keels over dead, some things need to happen. Right here is where I'll stat it in. Yeah. I mean, I even have a system for dismemberment too, but yeah, I don't know how that would even look, how well that would look, since, like, you know, then it would be like weird bloody stumps and everything like that with like meat in them and stuff, and I just wanted blood in the dolls. I don't really want them to be like flesh suits. That's a little bizarre. Especially when the dolls are tiny. Like, they just take a little chunk of the person and put them in. It's kind of weird. Like, what? I mean, I guess it could be that, but I don't know, man. I don't know indeed. And for her keeling over dead, we'll use the extreme. Possibly. I'm not so certain of that system yet. No, I haven't looked terribly into it. I mean, I imagine... Actually, I don't even know what I imagine on that. I would be basically talking out my backside on that one. I really don't know. I really don't exactly how it works. Like, when it comes to the actual models and replacing portions of them, I mean, I've seen plugins that can actually just split a model apart into all its pieces too. So clearly it must be possible to do all these things. I just don't. I don't know much about 3D modeling at all. I know how to make Daz do stuff, and earlier today I was making animations in Daz that I finally got to work, so I made all the Annie Bell animations. Yeah, I want to make it really cool. I'm not so sure about dismemberment things. I just wanted particle effects because it just looks boring without particle effects. It really helps to have them. Okay, so right here, I'm basically just going to duplicate all this, except for the play montage. That's on her animation thingy already. Oops. Do this. And then she needs a death noise too. I started having like, I found like these laser trails that so I could put them on like her weapon and stuff, and then I discovered I could just put them on the voodoo dolls so that it would show them spinning and make it look like they're actually hitting you. Just make it way cooler than, I don't know, I'm just, you see how many particle effects when she swings her weapon now and it just hits things, and yeah, it's just way more fun. Same set of boring attacks, but it's more of a spectacle. Let's find my ghetto Amy voices here. Can't hear those over the background music. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's do that. Pause.
Defuse the bomb.
That one's probably fine. Found a location. F. Ram this in here like this. I'm gonna zoom this out some. Grab these. Dump them in here. Also want to spawn the thing at the location as well. And it's just the bloody mess thing. On actor from class. Yeah, the scene. Scenes are just basically a spot. They're like a plane that you add in. Just kind of can spawn things at them or whatever. Or attach things to them so they all can be moved at the same time. Take the foot scene, put the foot scene at her feet. Actually, I think mine is 67 is what I used for the other one anyway. And it seemed to be perfect. I mean, just a mere 20 instruments. Just because you have an orchestra in your back pocket doesn't mean anything. It's fine. Making the music real good. Yes. Oh, 20 instruments. Yes. It's transform. Relative transform. Bloody mess in honor of Fallout. Because hell yeah, Fallout. Hell yeah, bloody mess. The same thing I did in RPG Maker, just spawned an event that was just a blood particle, and that was it. And then it would destroy itself. A lot of the things I did in RPG Maker, I'm doing in this. The way I had done things, so it became really easy to do it in here. Yeah. Damn boomers. How much better this is with all the blood. Tell me it's not better with the blood. That was lame. That was double lame. What even happened to her? She respawns, but apparently the is dead is still going, so she's just kind of there. I guess there's a set actor location, respawn location. That's weird because it doesn't do it the other time. Oh. Yeah, Yui does a lot of these things. It's very nice as opposed to having to manually pull it off. It's yeah, yeah about that. That part sucks. Oh, I did that. Well, let's start with the first thing here, the most important thing. Let's see if this is even triggering. Pinch string. And you're dead. Plenty of times I'm like, this code doesn't work well, blah, 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 and it is never reaching that code in the first place. Very big problem, man. But yeah, it shuts off on the reset game portion of it. Like, the system worked before, it's just apparently it's missing something. Yeah, player dead worked. But then now it's delayed because of all these things. Huh. Actually, wait. Doing the animation thingy. That's true. It says this. Well. You know what probably should happen? Do once, just in case it's doing something stupid. Oh wait, don't go directly to reset, that's stupid. Go here and then all the way at the very end of this monstrosity. Oh wait, there's a reset game event. What am I, stupid? There's a do once on this too. Okay. Okay. One problem there. If I put it after this event, I think it should still work. It should let me reset this way. Kind of messy, but it's quite a long journey to get there. I'm also going to put some additional nodes in between, so this way I can see if it's breaking at any one of these. But I don't think it is. I think it's just not spawning them for some reason. You can solve any problem by putting enough print strings in the right places. You'll figure out where it's breaking, what information is, out there. Oh well. I appreciate being called smart. I sure do a lot of stupid. Very, very common, though. I do a lot of stupid. The system worked earlier, so I just added things in that made it not work. I'm smart. I should up their damage this test faster. All of them spawned. Every single one. Said them all. So now what I wonder is there enough time? Might just be doing it so fast that it can't do it. I did do some strange things in RM. Instead of making the project just openly available for people to mess with in that, but then I got to get permission from a bunch of the creators to use their plugins or distribute them. And I haven't bothered to do that. I could. It looked like it did a bigger blood thingy there, but it didn't spawn the thing. That's interesting right there. Why doesn't it spawn it? I wonder if this is actually like below the world or something. Like if I did it this way, like is she let me do it this way. I have an idea. I saw it briefly there, so I think that I need to just slow this stuff down quite a bit. That's fair. I mean, there's always Godot, right? I just don't want to learn C#. Just don't. Just a little more time here because one of my biggest guilty things I do is to try to do things too fast in the code. I have to remember that, like, even in just in designing things, I just try to do things really quickly, and I need to remember to introduce time. People can enjoy whatever the effect is. Stand in the light. Stand in the light. It did do the big explosion thingy there. It didn't seem to spawn the bloody mess, though. Nice. Oh yeah. I don't know about that whole getting rid of visual coding thing. I don't. Godot just reminds me a lot of Linux, in that it's made by people who don't understand that the average user would prefer it be easier, not harder to do things. The convenience matters. And yeah, they just, I don't know, they're just like, oh, same kind of people who think terminal is still an okay thing to have in an operating system. It's just not. You should never need it. And so you're gonna just, I don't even know, like they had their own coding language too, and then they're like, oh, you can't use that anymore either. So they made people learn something that was worthless, and I don't know. I hear Unity's abandoning Bolt, so they don't even have their own visual scripting either. So I'm too lazy to do all those things. I'm gonna go ahead and say I just am. Where is this spawning? Get actor transform. This might just be spawning some more weird. Actually, transform. I don't want relative. I want the actual. Like opponent transform, world transform, I believe. I think it's one here. There we go. I want this. This relative does weird things relative to other stuff, and you know it can be weird and where it lands, but you don't want that. Oh, yeah, secure. I'm assuming you're just fearless with a different name, but you know, sure. Probably. Yeah, I just, like, I mean, how many times do you actually open up terminal in Windows? Like, never. It's never useful. You don't need it. And that's what Linux should be. You should never have to open that. Not the 80s. Terminal's not okay. I should never be showing any kind of text interface at this point in the game. Like, it's silly. Huh. Oh, I can override the thing here. I've just never had any problem fixing anything in Windows without ever needing, you know, terminal. At least repair a lot of computers for people. It just seems highly unnecessary. Like, people who program Linux should feel bad that terminal is still in it. Just gonna say it. Just like me not having this bloody mess spawn. I feel bad that it doesn't spawn. There can be like a second or two she lays on the ground dead. Right? I'm assuming this just isn't spawning on the floor. Because it's a decal. So it has to spawn on a surface or it won't show. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna up the damage of them so I'm not gonna watch. I suspect I'll be testing a lot. Make it 20, she'll fall over in like 5 hits. Wow. Instead of like 20 hits. I gotta make them more damaging anyway, they're not very powerful. Balancing all this garbage is gonna be a real problem. Gotta work on Poppet's weapons. It might be there's only probably 2 or 3 weapons in this area anyway, so. Why are they only doing 4? Weird. Apparently it's just gonna sit there forever now. That one delay screws it up. Weird. Oh, the problem was I didn't do that. That was why it was screwed up. But where is this spawning? Just where? This one should be in red. And then we put this in here. I had a problem with the other one too, and it just wouldn't spawn in a good location. I ended up putting this put thingy at -67, just like I did on this one here. Just on the capsule, there's nothing special about it. Somehow, though. Somehow it's not working very well. Anyway. I figured out where they only doing 4 when I said 20 for the damage. I must be setting the damage somewhere else. Look at how much over budget I am. Beautiful. Seems to be spawning it somewhat near her. Let's do a quick test here. We'll just spawn a BP Tinka. Wherever she's at, and I'm gonna figure out why the damage doesn't work right. Attack. Enemy attack power instead of damage. Okay, that's interesting. Sure. And why this variable? I don't know. I changed out the damage at some point here. 100% no on that one. So clearly it's working. Does it spawn to Tinka? No problem. That one's in the ground though. That's interesting. A light show going on here. I'm stuck on the ground. What? So apparently reset game just kind of, it puts the body back and doesn't really reset the game immediately. Interesting. Okay, well, that's bizarre. Alright, well. Oh, I made the system a while ago, and you can definitely tell, because it's not very good. I should just rework it entirely. Just thinking things through here. Okay. So maybe I redo player damage too. And just grab all this and instead have check the health first. That's got to be better. Like this. Make a branch here. Yeah, let's do a branch in here. If it's false, do this. I'm just gonna put all this inside of the stupid comments. I don't gotta sit there and screw with it. Borrow this for a second. Ooh. Feeling a food break here. Now, two greater. The reason for this is that I can just put this along the top. Greater than 0 to a hit. Oops, that's not what I want. Set this here. Even on the false shape, we're going to set it too. I guess I know I'm setting on that one, whatever. I don't need this valid for the hit montage. That's something for like a regular enemy. Actually, let's do this. Not a pure, so it can't just, you know, execute with nothing. Ugh. If there's no one currently watching, it has been 3 hours. If no one's watching after I'm done with this, I'll probably call it. Food is sounding real good. I could just do this twice. I don't need to get crazy here. I record some voices for Poppet or something. Placeholders that are just better than this themey voice that's not very good. I think it's fine, but is it? Is it really? Right, so the plan here is this. This prevents the need for player hit to be a thing. I don't know why it needs to return this capsule collision thing. Might have been a reason for it a long time ago, but might be unnecessary at this point. Any of that crap? How does this pan out? I feel like I should actually eat food before I go to this stuff. This way I actually won't be starving by the time I get back to like a few hours in. Ugh. That's gonna take some serious work. Alright, well, I think with no one currently watching, I'm gonna call it because it's been 3 hours and I don't mind streaming a long time if there's lots of people watching or if it's like on my day off or something, but not. You know, anyone watches in the future or currently watching now randomly and it's not telling me, thanks for watching and I'll catch everyone later.